pied crow. Just a common crow species native to Africa, doing a little bit of recycling out here today, hoping to convince you all that our neighborhood crows are very useful to the environment. So why do we think of crows as being dirty? We see them out there eating roadkill, eating garbage. Sounds pretty gross to you and I. But from the bird's perspective, that is a nice, easy meal for them, luckily as well, helping to clear nature's way of germs and diseases. So it doesn't only make it safer for us, but it does as well for other animals in the wild. Since our crows are fed each and every day here at the safari, they've decided to do their part for the environment by doing a bit of recycling. Hopefully meeting our Crojo has changed your opinion on your backyard crows. Off goes Crojo, our African pied crows.
Now, while most birds are easily recognizable from the natural environment that they're found in, other birds might be more commonly recognized from either being the mascot to your favorite sports team or perhaps the face of your favorite breakfast cereal. That's exactly the case for the next bird. I'd like to introduce everyone to Papaya. Papaya is our Swainton's toucan, also known as the chestnut mandible toucan. Now the Swainton's toucan is the second largest species of toucan, second only the Toko toucan. But the first thing you're going to notice with Papaya is that large bill. Now, this bill can be 4 times the size of her head and nearly the entire length of her body. Now you may be thinking that this is a heavy bill to carry around, but actually to put in perspective, her bill weighs less than all of her feathers combined. Now Papaya and all toucans use this large bill for many reasons, one of those being for mate selection. As if a male of the species were to be over here right now, they have the same coloration, except the male bill would be slightly longer and more curved compared to Papaya's. Now toucans use this large bill to give them more of an advantage in the bird world, because they get to reach further into the tree canopy to grab fruit. And yes, I did say fruit, because they are primarily a frugivore, except for during mating season when they do need a higher protein diet. They'll use that large bill as an intimidation factor against predators and competitors, as they will swoop into neighboring nests to steal eggs so that they have more protein for their very own eggs as well. Now you may think having such a large bill, it might get in the way as they are going around the rainforest, but toucans are actually very flexible. And this is because they have a unique bone structure. It's called a ball and socket joint formation. This allows them to easily maneuver through the dense canopy rainforest. They're actually so flexible, they can turn their head all the way back. Now, a common face for many tropical destinations are, of course, parrots. Now, there are over 350 different parrot species in the world. However, sadly, more than 50% of all parrots are at risk of extinction. Now, this is due to factors such as habitat loss, trapping for the illegal pet trade, and deforestation, which takes away their nesting sites. But here at the African Lion Safari, we are lucky enough to house a variety of these parrot species, and some of which we'd like to introduce you right now.
Oh, they're cute!
As they round that back corner, they're simply beautiful birds. Now they do stand out in our safari environment, but when they're in the rainforest, they actually blend in quite nicely. The reds and yellows blend into the fruit, the green matches the trees, and the blue coloration helps them camouflage very well with the shadows found within the rainforest. Now as they are nice and close, the first thing I'd like to point out is that big powerful beak of theirs. This beak is used to crack open a variety of different seeds and nuts, but it's also used as a third foot, making these parrots very acrobatic. I'm saying with a little bit of a flip. Now take a really good look at their feet. They have what are known as zygodactyl toes. And that's a fancy word for saying that they have 2 toes facing forwards and 2 toes facing backwards. This allows them to have a really good grip on the knocking speeds up to 50 to 60 kilometers per hour. They use those long tail feathers to help steer themselves, and then they can fan out those feathers when they're trying to slow down and have a safe landing. Now of course parrots are known for their beauty, but I have a question for all of you. Do you guys know what else parrots are known for? Speaking, talking, that's all correct. Well, contrary to popular belief, it's not these larger macaws that are the best talkers, but it's actually all the smaller parrots, such as the Amazons, the cockatiels, and budgies that some of you may have at home. But joining us center stage today, we do have Fernando. Fernando's our yellow-naped Amazon. He's quite the little chatterbox, so let's see what he has for us today.
All right, we'd like to start off by greeting you all. Pretty cheerful little guy. He is a polite little bird as well, so a question to ask. Mumbled, how are you? And despite all that heat, I still see some smiles out there. Cannot tell by looking at him he's a male of his species. The reason I know that is we've actually taken a drop of his blood, sent it away to a lab. They look at his DNA to tell us that. So why go through all that bother? Well, to you and I in the parrot family, males and females tend to look exactly the same. So we rely on that DNA testing, but Fernando gave us a few good clues. The result would come back. He was in fact a male Amazon. What happens when you see one of our female Amazons? That's right, likes the girls' attention. Funny. We're a little bit of a comedian. By nature, parrots are playful, and Fernando has a favorite game he likes to play with us. I think you might know what it is. Loves to be tickled, of course. And he's also known as our master of sound effects. He's picked up a few here. Now, the first is us drinking a cold glass of water.
Yan po ang eagle. Eagle po sila dito na yan. Dalawa po sila. Okay, at yan po yung isa. Okay, so dahil kung pwedeng pasyalan dito. Ayan mga biyahero. Okay. Oh, meron pa dito. Okay, good. Dalawa po sila. Okay, at yan po, mayroon din silang golden eagle. At silipin ko natin. Okay. Ayan, natin po sila. Natin po yung isa. Golden eagle. Okay, pasyalan natin mga hayop. Mayroon dingan to. Yung eagle to. Laki. Wow. Wow, laki. At yan po siya, ya. Ang laki niya, mga biyahero. Ayun, ha. Ayan, sa taas, ano? Oh, marami sila, apat sila.
Dalawang pares.
Oh. Dalawang pares. Ayun yung isa. Okay.
Yeah.
Gabang ng nagiging kaibigan. Oh, ha? Oh, bald eagle. So yung iba, yung isa iba.
Yung may puti sa kanila, yung ganyan, bald eagle.
Okay. Okay, at yan po siyang laki. Laki, 5 sila. Mayroon pa yung isa doon sa baba. Yun, oh. Okay. Ito sila. Diyan, dahil pong taong mamisyal ngayon dahil today is Saturday. Ayan. Okay. Okay, at yan mga biyero po, tuloy pa rin ang lakad natin. At pasyalan natin yung elephant. Dahil wala tayong nakita kanina doon sa pinuntahan natin una. So, yes. Ano bang meron dito? Oh, okay. Oh, yan mga biyahero. Alright. May mga souvenir dito. Mga biyahero. Ayan. Santa. Okay, ayan mga biyahero. So, pasok tayo. Ha? Yun o.
Bisa niya na mag-6 line apart.
Oh, okay. Hindi mga biyahero, mayroon silang flamingo. Flamingo, how are you? Ala ka rin sila, tagawa ko ala. Ito yung flamingo. Okay. Tutulog sila. Ayan po sila. Okay, finally nandito na po tayo. Sinadya po natin itong big elephant. Itong laki-laki. Okay. Wow. Oh. Ayan na po siya. Ang laki. Turan mo. Ayan o. Ang laki po. Dalawa sila. Oh, may anak sila. Maliit. Wow. Ang laki naman. Super. Okay, ayun, tatlo pa po pala sila. Ayun. At may anak sila. Isa dun sa ilalim. Ayan. Okay. Super laki. Dito mo, tira. Ayan po, sanadyang tatlong big elephant. At may anak po sila dun sa yun, nakahiga. Alright. Oh, ang init. Ayan nilang magpakita dito. Ayan. Mga tao po ditong sardine. Hindi lang humarap dito. Okay. Yung sa susunod po. Alright. Okay, so yan mga biyero, bago ka pumasok sa elephant ay mag-sanitize ka muna dito. Ayan. Para siguradong patay ang virus. Ayan. Okay. Pasok at labas yan dahil isa po yung pasukan at labasan. Okay. Alright. Okay, tapos ang pasyal natin kay